Welcome to all the Mini enthusiasts, classic car enthusiasts. Amir came back last night. Today we've had a really good sort out in here. I'll pick the camera up and show you what we've been up to. Done some work on the XK as well, and moved the Mini around. Redone the boot, and what I've done is built some gussets in it, which I'll pick up the camera and I'll show you the gussets we built into it. But yeah, it runs pretty good now. I'll show you. So, like Bad Obsession Motorsport, boot lid opens, boot lid shuts, boot lid opens, boot lid shuts, boot lid opens, boot lid shuts. So, there you go. I'll show you how we've done the gussets. You can see there. Yeah, we'll weld it all the way around and built this gusset for it. So because of it's off the back of it, and you can see it's all welded all the way. So this is all done. Got just a slight bit of alignment. I need to sort out, and then we're going to take it off and sandblast the boot. So there we go. But it looks pretty nice. Quite pleased with it. So it's got quite a nice, quite flush. So quite happy with that. Yeah. So the next thing we did was we took the back off here. This is the because all the returned edges were so bad here. So what we're going to do is we'll recopy this and rebuild it. On both sides it was pretty bad. There wasn't a lot holding it on, and it needs to all be sandblasted, but this was all the new parts that I put in. So what we'll do is just rebuild all these edges, and this is the top here. Yeah, it was, all I have to do now is rebuild all this edge in here. You can see this is where it comes on. It's alright in some places, other places you can see there it's quite poor. So we'll rebuild that, sandblast everything, take this centerpiece out. I'll take out the spot welds and take the centerpiece out, but this piece is expensive. It's about $5 grand. That's without all the gussets, just the top, 4,900 plus VAT or something. There's the new back. You can see there. This is the original one, and you can see how nice that is. That edge. When I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, you can see there what this one looks like. It's just been filled and filled and filled. Look how much filler's on that. So you can see why I wanted to replace it. It's just a pile of shit. I mean, when you look, there's just no comparison. Actually, they're around the wrong way. That's it. There we go. So you can see massive difference. The edge and everything. It's just, it was gone. You know, it was rotten, dented and whatever. So yeah, so while I'm away, he's going to sandblast this for me, in and out. We'll build these new returned edges and then start repairing all the other bits and pieces that need doing. So that's what we've been doing on that one today. Didn't take a lot to get it off, but we had to be a bit careful because of all these captive nuts in. So we have to make sure that they're put exactly in the same place. Obviously, we'll try it all out before we're finished up. So yeah, what was this other thing I wanted to say to you? Oh yeah, it was I wanted to say a thank you to Martin Butler, who sent me from a Retro Restore, where I got the t-shirts from. He's done this is like a cartoon of himself. And these are the mugs that he does. Thank you very much for that. Your YouTube channel. Thanks for that. I shall have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea in that in the morning. But I'm going to have a vodka tonight because I'm away tomorrow night to Vienna, because I go Friday morning off to Dubai for 10 days. So thank you, Martin. Very, very much appreciated. The package came this morning. I wonder what it was. So yeah, finishing up. The other day, you know, I work with grinders all the time, like most of you guys do, and you get blasé with them. You know, that's why I insist on wearing gloves now, because I've had problems where I've nearly cut through my knuckle and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I was working with the small angle grinder, and I had this down in front of my knees, and I had the grinder switched on, so it was hooked over so it would stay on rather than hold the button. And I must have kicked it with my foot, the cable, and I pulled the cable out, and of course the power went off, obviously. And without thinking, I just thought it would automatically unlock itself, and I stupidly walked over, plugged it in, and it was still going, and it just ran across the floor. And this is exactly what happened to it. It went straight through. I mean, this thing is pretty damn thick, but it went right, as you can see there, right into it. And this basically just ran across this, and the centre, obviously when it hit the ground, it smashed this out, and there's the centre of it. I mean, this is, yeah, a stupid thing to do, but you know, I'm not teaching you to suck eggs, but be careful with these things. They're really, you know, it's so stupid of me to do it. I was a bit tired, I wasn't thinking, but I won't do it a second time, that's for sure. I mean, that's massive. Could you imagine if my leg or my hand or my arm had been in the way? You know, you can see how deep that's gone. I'll take this piece out. You can see how deep that's gone in there. It's almost right through. It's not. It is. Oh, it is right through. Hang on, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, no, it's right through. So yeah, it skidded across the deck. So be careful with this, guys. Yeah. So that's it. We're gonna have a bit of a clean up tomorrow, but we've got a few things done. We've put the chassis back over here. We've got all the spare parts ready over there. Yeah, just a general tidy up. Oh, and this is another thing. I told you that we're going to do the sandblasting down in my old garage, and we're going to start doing all the dirty work down there, especially when we extend it. But I bought this thing. It's just a little plastic. It's 6 meters long by 3 meters wide by 3 meters high. It's supposed to be a pavilion. Huh, it's a joke. It's a plastic tent. But it's €100, and it's perfect for going over that jig. That jig is 5.5 meters long, and it's about 2 point something wide. So what I can do is when I bring the car back up, because I don't want spray to go everywhere, I'll put this up, and we'll use it just for primers. Obviously not, it's going to go to a garage and be professionally painted, the same as the Mini. But for primer work, it's perfect, because it's isocyanate for a start off. You need an air-fed mask and whatever. So I thought, why not? For €100, if I get 2 or 3 goes out of it, you know, €30 a pop. It might last for longer, I don't know, but it's kind of like a plastic. It's pretty shitty, and it'll probably rip and stuff. But hey, for that kind of money, it's a perfect idea to use for painting. So I'll sandblast inside, and I'll put some rubber matting down so we can collect all the sandblast for doing this, the Mini doors, everything else that needs doing, and then put this up for just doing the primer in here. At least it'll contain it, and it'll stop any dust and shit falling off the rafters or whatever. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. I might do one tomorrow before I leave. I've got to go up to Graz to get some new gas and some other bits and bobs, but I'll try and do one tomorrow before I leave, and then it'll be about 10 or 11 days before we're back. So take care. Thank you very much for all the subscriptions and everything, and all the comments. Dankeschön. Bye for now. Bye.